Greetings, everybody. My name is Natasha Lamb. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and qualified supervisor, founder of Perspectives Counseling of Northeast Florida, and the creator of Calm Cues. And so I am here today to talk challenges and how sometimes the challenges that we face in our lives keeps us from becoming the best versions of ourselves that we absolutely can. So, what happens over time when things don't go well, right? You start to question your ability to make decisions. You start to feel that taking a chance just becomes scarier and scarier. And before long, you recognize, you know what? I just like it where it's nice and cozy and comfortable. But what happens when we get comfortable? There's little growth. There's little change. There's no challenge, even in the smallest way. And so you exist in this level of comfort, all out of fear that if you take steps towards becoming the best version of yourself and making changes and decisions to improve your quality of life, it may not work out. You cannot do that. You can't be the person that's getting in the way of your own progress. There are so many other things outside and sometimes inside our houses that are blocking you from being what you were meant to be and who you're meant to be to those who matter to you and even for yourself. So in order to be able to push past all the boundaries that might exist, or the obstacles, that might exist in your house and outside of it, you've got to get out of your own way first. And what Calm Cues for Self does is it helps you take a good, long, honest look at how are you getting in your own way. Are you not communicating with others? Are you not setting appropriate boundaries with people around you and you feel like people are walking all over you, people are doing whatever they want to do, and it's at the cost of you, at your expense? That's not a fun place to be in. That's not a good place to be in at all. But it's very important that you understand how the actions of others affects you. And since you are the expert on you, we need you to teach us what to do, what to say, how to say it when it comes to interacting with you. And part of being able to have those hard conversations are building confidence. And it's so important that you are not doubting yourself and your ability to tell others about you. Nobody else can do that. So it's very important to develop your ability to speak to others about what is best for you. And part of knowing what's best for you is being willing to learn, to take time out of everything that you do for everybody else and figure out, what do you like? Where do you like to go? What makes your heart the most content? I'll go ahead and share. For me, it is at home, in my bed, with my blanket. That's it. It is not complicated. I love people. I love being around people. But I'm in my happy, cozy place when I am in my bed, under my blanket. And sometimes I work from that spot too, but that's neither here nor there. But it's important that I've taken time to figure out what works best for me. And you've got to take that time to do the same for yourself. Are you engaging in self-care? Are you doing something for yourself before, during, or after everything that you do for everybody else? Let's talk about all the different roles that we can possibly play that we have. I'll go first. Mom, wife, businesswoman, neighbor, daughter-in-law, sister-in-law, friend. The list goes on. And I could not be optimal in any of those roles if I'm not doing anything to take care of myself. So I'll share a little bit more. My favorite thing to do to take care of myself, the gym. I absolutely love the gym, and those who know me best know that I'm usually there religiously because that is my way of releasing toxicity, negative energy, of letting go of things that are outside of my control and doing just the opposite. Taking the wheel back and being in the driver's seat of my life. And so it's very important that you do the same. Find what activities you enjoy that bring you that release, where you feel that you are in the best place and can conquer anything that is thrown at you, whether it be within your personal life or your professional life. Let's talk a little bit about what your expectations are. Do you understand the importance of the expectations that you set for self and that you set for others? Are your expectations even yours, or were they passed on from somebody else and you feel that you're trying to live up to someone else's expectations? That's not a good place to be. Actually, that's an anxiety-provoking place to be. And so it's very important that you recognize and take a look at whose expectations are you trying to live up to, and create your own. Because if you meet or exceed your own expectations, that's where your happiness lies. And as long as you're trying to measure up to what somebody else has established for you, it'll feel like you're constantly having the goalpost be moved on you. So I know I've talked a little bit about how calm cues for self are meant to help you take control of your life by examining your emotional state, your mental state, so that you can take back power that you might have lost, but seemingly you did not. It's just some things got in the way of you absolutely being able to execute use of skills that you already possess. So if you want to know a little bit more about calm cues for self, feel free to go to calmcuesbyperspectives.com, or feel free to send me an email, Natasha Lamb, and that's lamb like a baby sheep, at calmcuesbyperspectives.com. Myself and my team work with individuals and organizations to create the best versions of themselves personally or professionally, and to help organizations support their employees in a way that develops employees and leaders to be the best versions of themselves that they absolutely can be. So you made a wonderful decision by watching this video to understand how to begin to get out of your own way, and to further understand how calm cues for self just might help you do that. Again, my name is Natasha Lamb. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and qualified supervisor, as well as founder of Perspectives Counseling of Northeast Florida and the creator of Calm Cues. It was amazing to share this information with you today, and I hope that it gives you that boost you need to start moving in a direction of taking control of your own life. Until next time, take care.